Hello everyone, for today's vlog, I'll be discussing one of the most powerful and iconic poems written by Dr. Rizal, Mi Ultimo Adios or My Last Farewell. This poem was written by Rizal just before his execution in 1896. The title Mi Ultimo Adios or the translate to My Last Farewell in English. Rizal wrote his has the final goodbye. Knowing he was about to face his execution by the Spanish authorities. The title captured the essence of his final moment on earth. It's a personal farewell to his loved ones but also a symbolic farewell to his country. Express his hope for the Philippines. Freedom, even if it meant sacrifice his life. His death was, in essence, his ultimate act of patriotism. The central theme of Mi Ultimo Adios revolves around patriotism, sacrifice, and hope. Rizal, despite knowing he was going to die, maintained his deep love of his country. The poem's theme is both tragic and uplifting. It's about love for one's homeland, the willingness to sacrifice one life for a noble cause, and the hope that his sacrifices will spark change. The message of the poem carries a powerful message of selflessness and hope. Rizal says goodbyes to his loved ones, but he also encouraged them to continue to fight for freedom. He expresses that his death is not the end, but rather the beginning of a movement that would ultimately lead to the independence of the Philippines. His message is clear. Thus, the struggle of our freedom is worth every sacrifice, and even though his life is taken. His spirit will live on the hearts of our Filipinos. His death, he hopes, will inspire future generations to continue the pursuit of justice and liberty.
The context of the poem of Mi Ultimo Adios was written by Dr. Rizal on the night before his execution. December 29, 1896, while he was in prison in Fort Santiago, Rizal had been accused of inciting rebellion against the Spanish government. The context of Mi Ultimo Adios was written by Dr. Rizal on the night before execution, December 29, 1896, while he was in prison in Fort Santiago. Rizal had been accused of inciting rebellion against the Spanish government. This poem as a final message to his family, friends, and fellow Filipinos. It was smuggled out of his prison cell and preserved as his last testament. The relevance of the poem Mi Ultimo Adios remains incredibly relevant today. It themes of self-sacrifice, national pride, and the pursuit of justice continue to resonate with people all over the world. It inspires individuals to stand for the truth and to work for the betterment of their communities and nation. The historical background was written during a period of intense political and social upheaval in the Philippines. At the time, the country was under Spanish colonial, had already been exiled to the Pitan for his reformist views. But his writings, particularly his novels No Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, inspired many Filipinos to rise up against the oppressive Spanish regime. His execution on December 30, 1896 became a rallying point of the Philippine Revolution. His death sparked a national awakening, and soon after, Philippine revolutionaries led by figures by Andres Bonifacio and Emilio Aguinaldo would continue to fight die for independence. Rizal's final word and mi ultimo adios symbolize the spirit of freedom and hope that would eventually lead the Philippine Revolution's success. To conclude, Dr. Jose Rizal, Mi Ultimo Adios, it's not just a poem about a man facing a death. It is a message of hope, sacrifice, and unyielding love for his one country. He lives on, and his last farewell continues to remind us of importance of freedom, unity, and patriotism.